What's up, everybody? In today's video, we're going to be doing some war practice with the new beta ray build with our guy, Valleyflyin. It's going to be a lot of fun. I put them through the gambit on a lot of teams. I'm going to show you my results there. Valleyflyin is going to be reacting to it with me, but I do want to give a heads up on this video. I accidentally turned Valley to like 10% volume. So I had to go through the footage and meticulously bring him back up. So if it sounds a little wonky here and there, you hear a little bit of static, that's why. But I think I did a pretty good job. The video is still worth watching, okay? Watch the video, see how great, or not great, Beta Ray Bill is. Enjoy. Here we are, and I'm with my brother, Valleyflyin. How you doing up there, Valley?
I'm doing good, brother Dorky. How are you, my friend?
I'm doing great. Now, if you guys are watching this video, we also have another video over on Valley's channel. Of course, the weekly news. We talk about so many interesting things there. Make sure you go check that out. The links to that will be in the comment section below. And if you're not following Valley already, what are you doing with your life? Go follow Valley right now. But in this video, we're going to be kind of just experiencing something fun together. The beta ray build changes. We already did a video on this. I'm not going to go into it too much. Just get your feeling on the reworks to beta ray build. Like, how you feeling about the theory crafting side that they're adding to him and the charge mechanic.
I love it. I love both. You know, like you talked about with the charge mechanic, it may not be as impactful as I would like it to be, but I like that it's there. I like that it has that theme. Thor has that. The mighty Thor has that as well. Some other Asgardians. I like that it is thematically keeps up with that. And I like that they are giving more theory crafting, not just with Bifrost allies in the raids. Now you got cosmic allies as well. That there's so many different characters that will fit into that. So
yeah, I think it's really cool. So the highlights that I think are important for what we're going to talk about here today, which is primarily in war, and that's going to be Beta Ray Bill partnered with Hero Asgardians, and we can maybe touch on other options for him that other people could play around with, but there's too many for a theory crafting perspective to cover everything in one video. So we're kind of focusing on Hero Asgardians.
Love that they brought that back though. There's videos you can make on just theory crafting for Beta Ray Bill now.
Oh yeah, for sure. One of the big things I'd like to touch on is that the basic giving ability energy, that's going to be impactful for war. The defense up and the deflex to cosmic allies is huge. So even if you don't have the Hero Asgardians, or he's getting it on the passive, he's giving it to everybody. As long as they're cosmic and he takes his first turn, then they have it then. And then, yes, as you said, the charge mechanic. So every time there's a crit, he gets a charge. At 4 charges, he pops off similar to like Jane does. And he hits the highest health person, puts defense down on them, and they start a melt. All right, you ready to see some footage?
I want to see it.
All right.
Set them out of the test server, so this is all new. I'm loving it.
Right on. Let's jump right into it then. In the first matchup, the Eternals. Yes. So when the Hero Asgardians came out, we had the Eternals, and right away, all we did is we just smashed them. We didn't give them a chance to breathe, and as you can see, plays
that matchup. I love smashing the Hero Asgardians with the Eternals.
It plays a little differently now, doesn't it?
Ooh, it's not 3 moves and done. Yeah.
Now
Here's Icarus.
Yeah. Ooh, looking pretty good.
Oh, they're still alive. Oh no.
That's right. So one of the things that always happened to me when I tried to do this is I was always trying to do giant punch-ups. And with Val and her health pool and Beta Ray Bill and his health pool, the Eternals just struggle to make sure that everybody dies right off the bat if it's built up.
Oh, I love that move. I love the 3 move beating them.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. I like that animation.
And then as you see, it's trouble. It's trouble. It's trouble.
Back you, no.
Yeah, so yeah, you gotta be careful with this. There's definitely gonna be some rules that you're gonna need to maintain in order to beat this team.
Oh, I don't like that the death proof changes now. Jeez.
Yeah, and there you go.
Goes Icarus.
All right, let's watch another one.
All right, that was disappointing.
All right, here
another one. Okay.
All right, now that we're both looking the right way, here we go.
I like looking. We were trying to use the eyes in the back of my head.
Yeah. We're doing the rematch because I didn't like the way that standed. I want my Eternals to be able to beat this. So the thing about this new Bifrost kind of being hybridized with the Heroes Guardians is it feels like you got to be very careful with Valkyrie, and so you need to get a stun on her. And if you don't get a stun on her, it used to not be the end of the world because the rest of the Heroes Guardian team, once you took Thor out, once you took Valkyrie out, like Jane, she could do some damage, but Sif and Heimdall, they weren't carrying it. But with these new characters and with Beta Ray Bill's rework, it's different.
Okay, this one went better with the stun on Valkyrie.
Exactly, yeah. So Thor died, but because Valkyrie was dead, nothing happened. Now, maybe you can correct me if I'm wrong here. I used to remember that if Valkyrie died while being stunned, she didn't do her effect. But now she does. So if she dies, and it's not because of a bleed or because of Zombie Iron Man, she will put the safeguard and buffs out there, which is really messy with the Eternals matchup. Now, I'm showing it work here, but I don't know if I'd recommend this. You see, she bled out that time, so no buffs.
Okay. Either she was always bleeding out for me, or I was getting lucky. I didn't notice that when she had the stun and she died. I didn't notice them getting the buffs, but usually this matchup is over and it doesn't even matter.
Yes, that's true. So right away you can see some value, and then like pulling the Eternals, that's kind of a big win.
Yeah, the Eternals would run over them before.
Yeah, but we got some other things to show.
All right. Ooh, the War Dogs.
The War Dogs, that's right. So again, I think there's a right way and a wrong way to play this one, and I got to start you guys off by showing the wrong way, right? I got to show you the mistakes I made in testing. But right now, like War Dogs, they're kind of locked down to being Black Order fodder, right? Like you got to use Black Order or use them against Black Order, otherwise, like you struggle.
Yes.
So this matchup might be something we end up looking at in the next season.
Oh no, there's the Valkyrie again.
Yeah, it's gonna be a problem. I figured in the first time I was like, hey, like Val's huge damage, get rid of her. Thor, he's gonna be ulting into defense up, so it's not the end of the world. And yeah, it started becoming the end of the world.
Well, at least they can revive because Val's dead.
Yes, exactly. That was one of the thought process here. Now it actually does seem like we could get through this. And then yeah. You got to remember, the rest of them are pretty good. They're pretty good. Oof.
Oh no.
Yeah. So there.
Then Valkyrie again. Jeez.
Yeah. There's a couple threats on this Hero Asgardian team with the new characters that you need to watch out for, like Val replacing Heimdall and Beta Ray Bill replacing Sif. It's really impactful on the type of teams that could take them out, and more importantly, how safely you have to do it. Now here's a different way.
Correct. This is the correct way to play it.
Yeah.
Okay.
I hope so. And then pivot.
Now go to Thor. Okay.
Yeah, like his ultimate was just too much to deal with. But with this matchup, this was what we used to always use against Hero Asgardian. We used to use War Dogs because War Dogs, they weren't as good against Darkhold as Underworld were, and they could beat other teams. Like you could beat Heroes for Hire, but that seemed wasteful. You had other options. Hero Asgardians was kind of always like, well, I don't want to use my Eternals there. I want to use my Eternals on Gamma, so let me use them here. And so yeah.
Not out of the woods yet. You don't have to worry about that Thor ult, but Valkyrie can still, or Val can still bring him back to life.
Yeah, exactly. That's why I'm doing everything I can to get her. And we got also, like, the position on this team may not be optimal either.
She's gone, but now Valkyrie, oh. Jeez.
So how do you feel? So this is not, like, he's not being sold as a war defensive character. How do you feel if he makes the matchup much more difficult? And how do you feel if it takes away some counters? Like, is that an okay thing because he's a new character, or is that a bad thing for war balance?
No, it's a good thing. And me personally, I like that counter of the Eternals though. Just boom, 3 moves, don't have to think, just automatic win. Now I actually have to think. I guess that's not a bad thing.
Yeah.
In term scheme of things, but I do like that non-thinking, just easy win matchup. I did like it, but gone now with Beta Ray Bill there, but yeah, I don't think that's too bad.
Yeah, it's not the end of the world.
No. All right, you got it.
Oh yeah,
solo Jane Foster can't take out a full one. Yeah, there she goes.
Yeah, especially with Black Panther 1 million stealing those buffs. And that's another thing. The position on my team maybe could have been different. Maybe you throw it 1 million beside Nakia so she can ult 1 turn sooner.
And still on defense. All right.
Yeah, still indeed. Okay, so now we're looking at a Weapon X. So they're kind of what, the 5th, maybe 6th best offensive team now. Like War Dogs is better than them. Eternals arguably in some matches, but not really. They got dethroned, right, by Underworld, by War Dogs, now by Gamma for sure, by Nowhere for sure. So it'd be okay if this wins, right? It's not the end of the world because it's still a war team against kind of a hybridized war defense team.
Oh my goodness.
Oh yeah, Beta Ray build does work. He hurts.
Oh man, how many death proofs are still on that Omega Red? He's hanging by a thread there, Dorky.
But the disrupt's gonna hold out, or the immunity.
Oh no! Jeez, look.
But as always,
all right, you got that one.
I showed you the bad way to play it. Now I'll show you the good way to play it.
All right, the bad way you still won, though.
Exactly.
All right, so still Val. I guess that's the theme, right? Start off Val, switch to Thor.
Yeah, and then don't kill Valkyrie. Get a stun on Valkyrie, but don't kill her. So that's why I didn't hit her with the Lady of Strike.
It affects with trauma.
Yeah.
Not all trauma. Some have trauma.
Did we get resisted on some? Oh yeah, looks like Jane might have done a resist there.
Yeah. Oh no, she has trauma. What am I thinking? As just Thor.
Oh, okay.
Maybe, yeah, I don't know.
The buffs are hiding. The buffs are hiding.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
But nice and clean, nice and clean.
Better.
And then, of course, you know, if we're gonna show Heroes Guardians, we got to show the villain Asgardians in action too.
I think there's a lot of RNG with this fight. If they keep attacking like zombie Iron Man over and over, I think this battle goes well.
I think so too. Which is why I'm showing it.
You can't have to attacking Hela over and over and it'd go horribly wrong.
Well, as long as Greg keeps dying, Hela continually gets death proof, right? So as long as she doesn't get tunneled out. And a good thing about the Undying team is that when that happens, you see how Thor killed Valkyrie. No Valkyrie passive. So when a friendly unit kills her, you're good.
That is a good thing about the Undying team.
Yeah. So what do you think? So this is going to be the last one that we're going to be showing. How are you feeling about them on defense? Now, obviously, I'm using some big heavy hitters on them. And it's winning. Like, we saw a couple losses. We saw it get hairy. What do you think about the viability of this team?
War defense, very viable. Offense is where I'm hoping they're going to be viable. I'm not sure. Maybe pairing him with Hela, making use of all those Gregs, because now he's getting the bonuses to all Asgardians, not just his non-summon ones. But yeah, in defense they look solid. They make this team a lot better, which I don't know if it's a good thing for someone that doesn't like war as much as you, but they're definitely solid in war defense. Hopefully they give more options on offense. Whoa, look at Hela, look at Greg. Oh, no. What's happening here? We still got a death proof. We're still good.
Oh yeah. We're good. You got so many death proofs.
A lot of death proofs now. Yeah, you're good.
But I guess the concern would be Jane, right? If Jane basics, she'll take the death proofs off, and then maybe Thor passive comes in at that time and kills everybody.
That happens sometimes.
Yeah. But Valley, I've been pulling a little prank on you. So I haven't been showing you the team powers that we've been looking at. So let me just show you the team powers here.
Are they tiny? Oh, they're big.
The War Dog was punching. The War Dogs were punching up 600k. The Weapon X was punching up 700k.
Okay.
The Undying was punching up 1.3 million.
That's a good punch up. Holy crap. That's a good punch up. All right, I'm not as scared there. I'm not as scared.
Yeah.
Scared. Okay, good.
I guess I just wanted to have a little fun with you. I wanted to show everybody that you're not looking at a new War Juggernaut defensive team. Even your Eternals, like, who's going to have a Gear Tier 18, 7 Red Star, ISO 5, Val, and Beta Ray build? Your Eternals will still blow them up. Yeah. I think where your head is at and trying to use this team on offense is the right way to go. I don't think this is going to drastically change anything on the War defensive side. I didn't even try Underworld, because without Heimdall, this team is now susceptible to blinds, right? Because Heimdall gives the accuracy. So I did hear a lot of people in the comments in a couple of videos that I was watching of people covering Beta Ray Bill. I was like, oh my god, now we have to deal with this new war offensive juggernaut or defensive juggernaut team. And I think we're going to be okay. We're going to be fine. And I'm excited to explore, like you were talking about, some offensive, particularly X Factor with Beta Ray Bill. All those crits, I think, could be a lot of fun.
Interesting, yeah, and maybe Greg, maybe get lucky and just having Greg and Hella and Greg just crit would be cool too.
Actually that's a combo to talk about. Undying with Beta Ray Bill and the Dad Bros, because Zombie Iron Man super fast.
That's gonna be good.
Yeah, I like that. All right, guys. Well, I just wanted to have some fun with Valley on the playtest, showing this new team. Make sure you go check out the news video because we covered a lot of really substantial things here, not just goofing off over here. So go check that out. Follow Valley. Make sure you subscribe, hit that notification bell, all that stuff. Mr. Valleyflyin, I gotta steal it because we did it once today, but I want to do it again.
Oh, is it a doubles fist bump?
It's a doubles fist bump.
Awesome day.
All right, yeah, but I can't. It's your thing though. So you gotta count. You gotta count it down.
All right. Thank you guys for watching. Are you ready for a Dorky Dad?
I'm ready for it.
Ready. Valleyflyin and Dorky Dad. Hulk fist bump. Have a great rest of your day, guys.
That's it for the video, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, make sure you like, share, and subscribe. Stay happy, healthy, have fun, and I'll see you in the next one.